Hi guys, today we are going to do something that I feel like I haven't done forever. Do I say that all the time? I feel like I always say that when it's been something that I haven't done in a while. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a face-off, and I was just sitting at home the other day. Of course I was sitting at home, I don't sit anywhere else, but I was at home just kind of thinking the other day, and I was like, you know what, I need a video idea to film before we leave on vacation, and I don't have any new products, so who can I ask that would want to do a face-off with me? And I decided to ask my friend Nikki. Nikki Raven is a friend of mine that I have collabed with so many times in the past. I think we've collabed quite a few times. I want to say maybe like 3, but it's been a while. So a lot of you guys might not know who Nikki is. Nikki actually lives in the Netherlands, and she focuses a lot more on like European brands and stuff like that. Obviously she still has a lot of brands that I do, but she mostly buys stuff that she can get a hold of like in her country and stuff, and she uses a lot of Makeup Revolution. She uses a lot more like affordable products, and she does basically the same content with them that I make on my channel. So if you guys have not checked out Nikki, I think that you guys would really like her. I mean, she is hilarious. I don't think I've ever watched a video of hers and not laughed at least twice, because I don't know, there's just something about Nikki that makes me smile, and she's just such a likable person. You know how when you just like, you meet someone and you just feel like you kind of click with them right away? Like, I've never met Nikki, but that's definitely how I feel about her. Or should I say you, because I know you're going to be watching this. But I don't know, I'm just happy to be doing this collab. I'm happy to be doing another face-off because it's been quite a while since we've done that. So if you don't know what a face-off is, this is something that was started by my friend Danielle Schmidt. I will have her channel linked down below. Again, you guys might not know who she is, but she is the one who originally started this idea. So basically what you do is whoever is in the face-off uses the same palette or palettes with the same shades, and then we both, or however many people are in the collab, will create a look with the same shades from the palette. So basically today we decided to use 2 palettes just because we could, and we're like, what have we not used in a while? And we couldn't quite decide on like just 1 palette, so we wanted to kind of pick 2. So these are the ones that we decided on. So we have the Referral palette by Menagerie Cosmetics. I haven't used this palette in such a long time, and I absolutely love it. And it's like fun and colorful at the same time, so we felt like there was a good chance we would get something, you know, fun to work with. And we are also using the Kaleidos VR Neon palette, so of course we have more color, because palette bingos or like random color challenges are not fun if you're just gonna use like a monochromatic palette. Like, you need something to challenge you, and I feel like these 2 together were quite challenging. So obviously we've already drawn the shades, so I will show you the shades that we got to work with today. And I feel like this color story it's quite challenging, but at the same time I do think it's going to end up being a pretty cool look. So the first shadow that we have here is going to be Harmonia. We also have Allium. I never know how to pronounce that, but this is a beautiful purple. And then we also have this dark green down here, which is called Ivy. So these are the 3 colors that we have from the Referral palette, and then I will show you the colors that we have from the VR Neon palette as well. So this is what they look like, and then from the VR Neon palette we did end up getting a shimmer, which is nice because we kind of needed that. So let me just make sure I don't have any more color on my finger before I go in and swatch these. So we do have the yellow here, which is a beautiful, beautiful yellow. We also have the pink shimmer here. This is like a pink-orange duochrome. It's absolutely stunning. It's one of my favorite shimmers from Kaleidos. I'm sorry if this swatch is just not that great, because I think I had a little bit of blue on my finger. But here is the color story that we are going to be working with, and I think that this could be kind of cool. Like, I think we'll be able to make something fun out of this. So I think I should just go ahead and start by priming my eyes. I'm going to use my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base like always, and then I'll think about what to do. I feel like this one isn't going to be as hard as the melt one that I just did. I will have that linked up in the corner if you haven't watched that, but that one was a struggle. But I think this one is going to end up being a little bit better at least. And also, can I just say like how long I've had this Natasha Denona base for now? I feel like I've had it for at least 3 months, and like I use it every single day. I will try to figure out like when I posted my like trying that base video, because I did make a video with it, and that will show me how long I've had that for. So I will have that up on screen so you can see it. But I feel like this is lasting so well, even though it looks like you don't get that much product in it, but you really don't need that much, and it just spreads out so nicely. So I actually think I'm going to repurchase this one when I run out. So I think what I'm going to start by doing, I feel like this is not going to come as a surprise, and I feel like I do this a lot, but I'm going to take the yellow from the VR Neon palette, this one right here, and I'm going to start by basically tucking that in the first portion of my, not even crease, but just like, you know, like this area right here. I don't even know what I call this. I feel like I feel like I've asked in the past, like, what is the name for this area of my eye, and I don't know if there is an accurate name for it, but you see where I'm putting it, basically like in the triangle, like above the crease of my eye, and I'm kind of blending it into my eyebrow and like contouring my nose with it. I know that's kind of weird, but just wait until the look is all done. It's going to come together, I promise. And I really love using yellows for this because they're not like super harsh, and I feel like it just works with a lot of different shadows. So this is where I'm going to leave it with the yellow, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the turquoise and the green in my crease, and then I'll do the purple on my lower lash line, and then obviously the shimmer on my lid. And then I don't know, I mean obviously I don't really have anything for my inner corner, so maybe I'll pull in like a highlighter or something like that. I feel like that's not really cheating in palette bingos or face-offs. Like I feel like that's okay. Like if you're gonna pull in something from anywhere, or you know, it's gonna be like some kind of an inner corner shade because you don't always draw that. And this technique here is something that I first saw from Lauren Made Beauty. I will have her channel linked down below as well if you guys are not already watching her, but I feel like a lot of the people who watch me probably watch her as well. Now the question I feel like is, am I going to do like a gradient with the two other colors where I place them next to each other, or should I do like a basic crease where I use one first as a transition shade and then deepen it up with the other? So basically the colors that I'll be using in my crease are going to be this turquoise as well as the green. So I'm thinking I kind of want to see, the thing is like this turquoise is going to blend into beautiful green if I blend it into that yellow. So I think I'm going to start by taking the turquoise probably in my whole crease, and then I'll use the dark green in my outer corner. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's try to do that and just see how that goes. So I'm going to dip into Harmonia here first. I'm going to go ahead and put this turquoise shade here in the first portion of my crease. And I'll honestly probably put it in my whole crease here, and just goes so well with my hair. I'm obsessed. I wish I didn't have to use any other shades. Like this is just, oh man, I love this color with my hair color. I feel like that is just such a perfect match. So I'm going to leave a little bit of room just in my outer corner here because I don't want this to kind of interfere with that dark green that I'm going to put out here. And I kind of have a plan now. I feel like sometimes I just need to start putting down the colors, and then it just kind of comes to me what it is that I want to do. So I will show you what I have in mind. Hopefully this is going to end up being like a pretty cool look here. Actually, you know what I could do? What if I use the purple to kind of create like a bit of a wing on the outer portion here? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, I'm excited now. I have a plan. I have a plan, you guys. I have a plan. So I'm just gonna gently blend this out and use this like as my transition shade here. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave it with this color. I'm next going to go into Allium right here, and I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is my Morphe E36. I really like this for doing more like detail work with. So I'm going to start placing that in the outer portion of my eye. I'm also going to gently wing this out just a little bit here and kind of meet it up with the blue. And I don't want this to be like a super dramatic wing, but I do want to make a bit of a shape with this. I'm also going to pull it down to my lower lash line, just on the outer portion. And then also just pull it into my lid here. And I feel like this color is going to work really, really well with that pink on my lid. And the pink is also going to go very nicely with the turquoise, I feel like. So I think this look is going to come together here. I don't think I want to do a cut crease or anything. I want these colors to kind of just like flow together in a way. So I feel like doing a shape like this is something that you're just gonna have to kind of play with on your own eyes to figure out like the right angles and stuff. Because I know when I do these, I feel like they end up looking different every single time. So I'm just trying to kind of blend this into the turquoise because I don't want there to be like any super harsh lines. But I also want this to kind of look like a wing, but I do want it to sort of blend into everything. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but that's just kind of how I feel. So I think this is looking pretty cool. Now to finish off with the mattes, I'm gonna go into Ivy and I'm going to smoke that underneath my eye where I don't have any shadow yet. And just kind of connect that with the purple as well here. And this is why I love doing palette bingos and challenges so much, because I never would have thought to like do this color combination in this kind of way if I wasn't doing this, you know? And I do think that this is going to come together. You know, sometimes I doubt myself throughout the whole process, and other times I'm like, you know what, I think this is gonna work out, and I really do think this is going to work out. At least I hope so. I just need to put that other color on my lid, and then I think we'll be good to go. I am gonna probably pop something in my inner corner though, because I feel like I just need something in there after I'm done. But what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take some glitter glue, because I find that the Kaleido shadows, sometimes I get a lot of fallout during the day if I don't use glitter glue with them, just because they are so glittery and sparkly, and sometimes, like I said, pigment will just kind of fall on my face, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna use my Too Faced glitter glue. This is the only one I have, it's the only one I've ever used, that's why I use it. So I'm sure there are others that are just as good. I've gotten some questions lately about glitter glue and like why I use this one, but that's honestly the only reason. Is just because I have it and I've never tried another one, and I like this one, so I just keep repurchasing it. And they last for a long time. It's not like I use it every day either, so just gonna take some glitter glue on a flat brush here and put that all over my lid where I want that shadow to be. And then I'm going into that pink shadow and I'm going to put that on top, obviously, because where else would I put it? This is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, I just love that. So I guess I am going to do a bit of like a fake cut crease here, just because of how I put down the glitter glue, and that's just kind of how the shadow is going on. I didn't even mean to do that. It just kind of happened that way, which I'm not really mad at it. So I'm just gonna put this all over my lid, and then I'm gonna go back in with a bit more of that purple that I have on the outer corner, just to make sure that everything is looking nice and blended on the outer corner. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit more of that yellow and just put a little bit of that here and blend out that green with on the lower lash line as well, just to kind of bring this in two places into the look. I think that's gonna look kind of cool. And I don't know, I'm not loving this as much as I maybe thought I would, so maybe I need to do a little tweak here and there. I don't know exactly what I want that to be, but I do think that this is really adding something to the look, and I think that that looks really cool actually. So I really think that the one thing that is missing is like some kind of an inner corner shade, and I don't know exactly what that is going to be. I'm thinking either like some kind of a yellow duochrome or something like that, or maybe a pink. I'm gonna see what I can find. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Kaleidos highlighter. This is in the shade Solar Sailor. It's basically just a yellow. And I think that this is just going to help tie everything together here. See, like, isn't it amazing what an inner corner shade can do? I swear, I don't know how people don't use an inner corner shade with their eye looks. Like, I feel like I'm not complete without an inner corner highlight. So I feel like the one thing that's like sort of throwing this off for me is that I feel like this line here is just like a little bit out of place. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking maybe if I pull in like maybe I do some dots or something. If I do like 3 dots right here, like on that turquoise, maybe that would like make everything come together. What color should I do though? Should I do maybe I'll do yellow. I actually have a yellow lipstick even. I have this one from Jeffree Star, so maybe we'll just make this look be really crazy, you know, since I'm going out for lunch and it just makes sense to go out for lunch and be crazy, right? So let's just do it. I'm gonna take my nail dotting tool. This is what I should have used last time I did dots. I don't know what I was thinking when I did my video using the Makeup of Murder pigments. I used a brush and like it turned out terrible, so this is definitely the way to go. So I'm basically just taking my lipstick and I'm putting my nail dotting tool onto this just to coat like the ball of the tip. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 3 dots, like, I need to be quiet when I do this to focus, but basically on where I have like the turquoise there, like right above that pink. So even with the nail dotting tool, it's still not perfect, but I do think that that looks kind of cool. Like, I feel like it just ties everything together. I feel like this spot just like needed something different, you know? So I'm gonna finish off my eyes. I'm definitely going to use yellow in my waterline because I just feel like it's the perfect match. So I'm gonna take Punch by Colourpop, put this in my waterline, do some liner mascara, choose a lipstick. That could be an interesting choice. I don't know what I'm gonna use, but you'll find out very soon. Okay, so I think this is the look all done, and I think that it kind of came together. Let me know what you think. Is this kind of crazy? Probably a little bit, but honestly, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool, in my opinion, anyway. For my lipstick, I used this Bite Beauty lip crayon. I just got this, but I've really been liking it. This one is in the shade Tatin, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I really like these. They're very comfortable. They're very easy to apply. They last pretty well. I don't know, there's nothing I don't like about this, and I just love like the pen format. Like, this is perfect for me because I just suck at applying bullet lipstick. So that's gonna be the look all done. Let me know what you think. Also, go ahead and check out Nikki's channel. Of course, it will be listed down in my description box as well as up in the corner. If you want to go check her out, please do. Tell her I sent you and that you are going to be subscribing and becoming part of her family because she deserves more subscribers and more friends and more people watching her because I think she is great. So can't wait to see what you did, Nikki. I think that your look is going to be a little bit more wearable than mine, maybe. I don't know, but I'm excited to see. So thank you to everybody who is watching. If you want to see some more face-offs, here is my face-off playlist, or I guess my palette bingo playlist, or both maybe. I don't really know, but here's some more videos. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in my next one.